Hey there everybody, in this video I want to show you this car here. This is a 2020 Ford Focus and it's a 1.5 diesel, and this one's what's called a titanium spec. Brian's my name. In this video I'm going to show you around this car here. So we sell Honda, Hyundai brand new, lots of other cars. I'm a complete closet fan of the Ford Focus. Really nice car to drive. And I have to say, this particular model of Focus that came out around 2019, I think the shape is really nice. We've had a couple of the ST ones through. The only thing is I thought they looked really nice, a little bit disappointed with the spec, whereas this one's a titanium, so it's got an excellent level of features on it. So this video is going to be useful for somebody that wants to find out more about a Ford Focus diesel titanium, or if you're in Ireland and you're looking for a really nice car that's actually well spec'd, that's quite new, that it's in really good condition, that's got decent level of mileage, that this is definitely something worth considering. We sell Civics and i30s brand new. This could be an excellent alternative for one of our existing customers, or if you're new to us. Anyway, let's start looking at the features on the outside and we'll look at the inside, and then we'll go for a drive in the car. So one thing I see on this car that's really nice, I love the daytime running lights that are on the front of these. They're a nice big LED that wraps all the way around, and this one then, as a titanium, has a very nice looking big chrome grille on the front. The car is a super dark metallic black colour, and the chrome I think contrasts really nicely on the front. But what I really like on these titanium ones is that you actually get nice LED headlights up front. So the normal ones, or the STs that I've seen, very cool looking, but some of them didn't have the LEDs up front. Now I think STs started to get LEDs from 2020 onwards maybe, but the 19s didn't. But LEDs, they look really nice, they look really upmarket, and they have excellent light as well. Front fog lights are situated down underneath that as well, and then there's a small little lower black splitter along there in black, so it's a very, very nice front end of the car. The condition on this car is super nice. The previous owner, he did an amazing job. Well, actually, let me put it this way to you. I haven't cleaned the car, I haven't hoovered the car, I haven't washed it. I literally jumped into the car, drove out here to do the video. That's the condition it was traded in at. On a titanium then, the wheels are actually a 16-inch wheel, which, fair enough, the ST has the big chunky wheels. One thing I would say about these ones is they're going to be a little bit easier in terms of maintenance, and they're going to be a little bit easier when it comes to the ride on the road, more comfortable than its counterpart, which you see, which is a slightly bigger wheel on the ST. Very, very nice looking car overall. The rear windows are a really dark tint, and then to match the chrome that was on the front of the car, you'll see just below the wing, or sorry, just below the window even, there's a nice chrome section down along here which complements the big grille we saw on the front. I think this is an excellent shape of car. I really like it. They really got it right. The Focus was always a nice looking vehicle anyway, but I really particularly like this version of the Focus. In fairness, how could you not like the rear end of that car? I'm not sure if these LED taillights, I think, and I stand to be corrected here on some people that know more about Fords, but I don't think these taillights are standard on all the Focuses. These LEDs, they definitely, to me, look a little bit different. Maybe it might be a titanium specific feature. Anyway, either way, they look really cool. And like I was saying to you then, really dark tint on the back. There's a nice roof spoiler up here on the rear of the car. I think that is actually standard on all the Focuses, but again, it's just a really nice rear end on the car. I like the way, I even like the font that they used for the Focus along through the back. Very, very cool. It looks really well, and like I was saying to you, on this one I think, well, I always like black anyway. Black looks really cool on cars. Anyway, let's have a look on the inside of the boot and that kind of stuff. Like we were saying, condition is excellent, except for there's a bird after doing a big second poop along there while I was videoing, but anyway, there you go. So this is, as I was saying to you, man that owned it, well, man and husband husband and wife even, that used to own it, they did a really nice job looking after the car. There is a spare wheel down through there. As I was saying, this is the busiest road in Ireland. I don't know why I parked here, but anyway, they did a really nice job. This is exactly how it was traded in. I mean, the condition is just ridiculously nice, and I apologise about giving the big sales pitch, but it's really well looked after. One other thing actually I like in Focuses is when you're driving behind them at night, these are bright LED, so it's just, they give actually nice light onto the license plate on the rear. It looks just really bright looking, it looks really modern. Anyway, I think we'll go for a quick drive in the car first. So over here, controls for electrics for windows and mirrors, controls for lighting, front and rear fog lights, brightness of the dash, all that kind of stuff. Trip computer over here, so that's going to be things like quite a decent trip computer on these. Lots of useful information like average speed and fuel efficiency, and you know, it's nice and it's easy to use. You've got things like lane keep assist and all that kind of stuff there. These are Bluetooth controls over through here, then controls for cruise control and other radio related stuff on this side along here. Wipers are over here, and then lights are in through there as well. And actually it is, like we were saying to you, a lot of Focuses, it could be standard on them, not sure, just can't get a decent camera angle. So it's got a start stop button in through here because it works off a keyless entry kind of setup. Radio, so you have this kind of floating dash over here. There is front and rear sensors, so you get a nice big camera, and then you get parking sensors on the front and you get parking sensors on the rear because it's titanium. After that, then we have dual zone climate control, and this is like, you know, obviously touch screen and that kind of stuff as well. USB is down in through there. There is some drinks holders here. There's a nice big armrest with some storage in through. Like the theme of this car is super tidy. Like if I had to use a word, like look at the way the gear stick is. You know, there's about 30,000 kilometers on the car. Oh yeah, okay, this one has navigation as well. Sure does, okay. And it'll have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you can use things like Google Maps and Spotify and Audible from your phone and all that kind of stuff. It is just like, oh, do you know what? Let's have a look at the seats, then we'll go for a drive. The windows actually have quite a dark tint, so I've had to let them down because we're just getting to that point of the evening. 3 head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts, eyes that fix on either side, big armrest. Just look at the condition. And it's not like actually, these people did have children. You know, so it's not like the car was never used, but it's just absolutely obscenely straightforward and tidy. Unless I'm going blind, I cannot see a mark anywhere. For anyone that's curious about size of a Focus, this is, oh, LED lights. That's kind of cool. Headroom is like this, and then legroom is like this as a 6-foot adult. Nice and comfortable. Sorry, it's just, I know I sound like I'm giving such a sales pitch, but, and you know what, I might look at this after doing the video and going, oh crap, I didn't see a mark here or there, but this thing is really tidy. So Andy and Orla, who used to own it, if you're watching, wow, you did a really good job. Down here, there is adjustments for the seat, height adjuster obviously there. There's a rake reach steering wheel, so that's going to go in and out and up and down. Why did I park on the side of the road while doing this review? I have absolutely no idea, but anyway. So yes, as I was saying, let's go for a drive this time. The car is going to get serviced and there will be a warranty with this car as well. I need to confirm, I presume these Fords have a 5-year warranty. I stand to be corrected. We'll do a minimum of 12 months warranty on it. But it might actually have a 5-year warranty. I'm going to check that out. And when I say 5-year warranty, I mean 5 years from brand new, which means there possibly might be 3 years left. Right, anyway, so let's go for a spin. Back around 2013 or 14, I traded into the garage a 2011 Focus. I remember driving it for a week or two. I was so impressed on the back roads. I don't know why, it was just a really nice chassis, really enjoyable. Then last year we traded in a couple of this kind of 1920 reg, and they're really nice. They sit on the back road well, and it makes you feel safe, like the Civics kind of I'm used to. They just are a nice, predictable car on a back road. You can drive them on a bit, and everything's enjoyable. Like the steering is good, and the gearbox is good, and I suppose that's why there's so many of them on the road. They're actually a really nice driving car, and you'll notice it on a road like this where there's kind of lots of, well, okay, this part is straight, but along here lots of bumps and compressions and stuff like that. And in terms of kind of the way they respond, even in terms of the engine power, the gearbox kind of works well with the engine, so they feel reasonably decent. If you put your foot down first and second and third, or even on a motorway, they're nice. I really enjoy them anyway. And they're frugal too. Like a car like this is going to knock out 60 miles per gallon all day long if you drive it appropriately. These are a lovely car to drive. Anyway, there's no point in me telling you that and then you come to drive it and you don't like it. But they are. The gearbox feels nice. The chassis, I always like the Focus to drive. Really good car on the back road actually. And I think this one, it's got a high level of spec and it's in excellent condition. So to summarise, if you're looking for a car that's got a really high level of spec, it's a really nice car to drive, it's quite a modern car, it's got low mileage, then this is definitely worth something, this is something worth considering even, if I can talk properly. Brian's my name, Fitzpatrick's Garage, a family run business in operation for almost 70 years. If you want information on the car, 086 843 1945, or if you're watching on YouTube and you think the video is useful, or more to the point, if there's something I've missed and you want me to find out while the car is still here, just let me know in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer the question. Anyway, thanks a million for watching. Hopefully the car is of interest and hopefully the video has been useful. Thank you.